Imagine waking up every day with an unshakable peace, a deep, abiding confidence that your marriage is built on something eternal. What if I told you that the secret to that peace isn't found in the latest self-help book or relationship hack, but in something much greater, in God Himself? Welcome to our journey on how to keep God at the center of your marriage. In the next few minutes, I will share powerful, real-life insights, heart-stirring stories, and practical biblical steps that can transform your marriage from the inside out. Whether you're at the beginning of your love story or have weathered many storms together, if you've ever longed for a deeper connection and lasting fulfillment, this message is for you. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear could change your life and your relationship forever. Before we dive into practical steps, let me share a story. There was a time when I too felt lost. My marriage was a routine, a series of obligations without the warmth of genuine connection. I remember nights when doubts crept in. Are we drifting apart? Has our love lost its spark? But then something incredible happened. A simple conversation, a moment of prayer, and a decision to invite God into every aspect of our relationship. That moment transformed everything. I realized that keeping God at the center wasn't just about reading Bible verses. It was about living them. It meant turning every mundane moment into an opportunity to connect, forgive, and grow. And that transformation can be yours too. Step 1. Embrace the power of daily prayer. Prayer is not just a ritual. It is the lifeline of your spiritual and emotional bond. Picture your marriage as a garden. Without regular watering, even the most beautiful flowers will wither. Prayer is that water. It refreshes, nurtures, and brings growth. Reflect on Philippians 4:6, which tells us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." When you and your spouse come together in prayer, you're not only sharing your hopes and struggles, but you're inviting God's transformative power into your lives. Ask yourselves, how often do you pause together to seek God's guidance? What if, even on your busiest day, you carved out just 5 minutes to pray as a team? Over time, these moments become a powerful force that anchors you during life's storms. One couple I know faced overwhelming challenges, career setbacks, financial worries, and personal insecurities. Yet every morning they sat together in quiet prayer. They witnessed how those moments of shared vulnerability transformed their relationship, turning trials into triumphs and uncertainty into hope. Step 2. Dive deep into Scripture together. The Bible is more than ancient words on a page. It's a living guide that illuminates our journey. When you study Scripture together, you unlock a treasure trove of wisdom that not only nurtures your individual faith, but also builds a shared spiritual foundation. Think about Psalm 119:105. Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path. Imagine sitting down with your partner, exploring passages that speak to both of you, and discussing how these lessons apply to your everyday lives. This isn't just about reading, it's about engaging, questioning, and growing together. Create a couple's journal, a sacred space where you jot down insights, record prayers, and even list challenges you overcome together. Over time, this journal becomes a testament to your shared journey, filled with small victories and profound revelations. Reflect on the passages that have touched your heart. How have they helped you navigate difficult moments? How do they inspire you to love more deeply? This shared exploration builds intimacy and strengthens your bond as you walk hand in hand with God. Step 3. Engage in worship, fellowship, and community. A Christ-centered marriage thrives in an environment of collective worship and shared faith. True transformation happens not in isolation, but in the warm embrace of community. Whether it's attending church services, joining a small group, or even hosting a prayer night with other couples, these communal experiences fuel your spirit and strengthen your relationship. Hebrews 10:24-25 reminds us of the importance of gathering together to encourage one another in faith. Think about the times when you felt most connected, not just to your spouse, but to a community of believers. The laughter, the shared tears, the collective worship, it all adds layers to your relationship. Each moment spent in fellowship is a reminder that you're not alone in your journey. You're part of a larger family of faith that uplifts and supports you. Consider a couple who made it a point to be active in their church community. They discovered that the encouragement and shared wisdom from fellow believers became an integral part of their own growth. Their home transformed into a sanctuary of love and hope, enriched by the collective spirit of their faith community. Step 4. Master the art of honest, loving communication. Communication is the soul of a relationship. When practiced with love and sincerity, it can heal wounds, bridge gaps, and deepen your connection. In Ephesians 4:25, we're urged to speak the truth in love. But what does that really mean in a marriage? It means being vulnerable enough to share your fears, your dreams, and even your frustrations without fear of judgment. It means listening deeply, really hearing what your partner is saying, both in words and in silence. Set aside dedicated time each day or week for heart-to-heart conversations. Ask questions like, what was the best part of your day? Or how can I support you better? These conversations, no matter how small, lay the groundwork for a resilient, trust-filled relationship. Remember, every conflict is an opportunity for growth. Instead of letting disagreements escalate, approach them with empathy and a commitment to understand. Each honest conversation is a step toward healing and a deeper connection. I once met a couple who, after a heated disagreement, sat down and each shared their feelings without interruption. By the end of that conversation, not only had they resolved the conflict, but they emerged with a newfound appreciation for each other's perspective, a true testament to the power of open communication. Step 5. Trust in God's plan and embrace His guidance. The final pillar of a Christ-centered marriage is an unwavering trust in God's divine plan. There will be moments of uncertainty, challenges that seem insurmountable, and days when you question your path. In these moments, lean into your faith. Jeremiah 29:11 declares, "For I know the plans I have for you," assures us that every twist and turn in your journey has a purpose. Embracing this truth means surrendering your own plans and trusting that God is orchestrating something far greater than you could ever imagine. Close your eyes and think of a time when life didn't go as planned. Now reframe that moment. See it as a stepping stone that led you to where you are today. Trusting God means believing that every trial carries a lesson, every setback is a setup for a comeback. It is an act of faith that transforms how you face adversity and celebrate triumph. Seek guidance from spiritual mentors. Immerse yourselves in testimonies of God's faithfulness and consistently invite God into your decisions. Let your marriage be a living example of surrender and trust, a beacon of hope that inspires others. As a special bonus, let's explore some daily rituals that can further anchor your marriage in God's love. Morning gratitude. Begin each day by expressing gratitude for one another and for God's blessings. Shared devotionals. Read a short devotional together, discuss its meaning, and apply its lessons to your day. Random acts of kindness. Surprise each other with small gestures, a handwritten note, a loving text, or an unexpected embrace. Evening reflections. End your day by sharing your highs and lows, reaffirming your love and commitment before sleep. These daily habits may seem small, but they weave a fabric of trust, love, and spiritual connection that strengthens your marriage every single day. Thank you for joining me on this deep, transformative journey on how to keep God at the center of your marriage. I hope these insights, personal stories, and practical steps have ignited a renewed passion and commitment within your heart. If this message resonated with you, please like this video, share it with fellow believers, and subscribe for more heartfelt, faith-based relationship guidance. I'd love to hear your personal experiences. What daily practices have helped you keep God at the center of your marriage? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below, and let's build a community that thrives on God's love and wisdom. Until next time, trust in His guidance, live in His grace, and let your marriage shine as a testament to His everlasting love.